Like I'd be like going home and just the conversation just hit.
We're live. That's okay. Hello and welcome. Welcome if you are catching the replay of this video. Hello to you and welcome. So glad to have you in the chat. Please do me a favor and let me know where you are tuning in from. Also, for this video, please let me know also if you have ever purchased a shed. If you are someone who has done a shed renovation, turned it into a shed to home, or you've just bought a shed, you thought it was a great idea to, um, what do you call it? Sheetrock it or any such thing, then let me know in the comment section and let's talk a little bit about it. I really wanted to talk to you guys about this. I wanted to include you all on this because you all have been here with us through this entire ride. And so I wanted, what was that?
Werewolf.
Y'all, we just saw a werewolf. Somebody with a werewolf.
What a werewolf look like?
It had horns though, babe, didn't it? Didn't it have horns?
Ears or horns?
It was horns.
It was ear horns.
Riding a motorcycle. Okay, the things you see in Tallahassee. Some people probably like it's just a Florida thing anyway. Things you see in Florida, but yeah, he was. It was riding.
Every time they do a story on the news and it leads in with the story, and it sounds crazy, I'd be like,
please don't be Florida.
Please don't be Florida. Please don't.
Hey y'all. Hi, my Renaissance Grandma. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Hi, Cheryl Faulkner. How are you today? Brother Lawrence, how are you doing today? Good to see you in the chat. Peace to you and yours. Thank you so much for being here. Hi there, Crafty Mom. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat today. So, what I totally lost track of my thought because okay, so if you have ever done a project with using a shed, I guess this could kind of tie into like if you've had a home and you've done a garage enclosure as well, like that would be kind of something that you could tie into this as well. But y'all hear me okay and see me okay? Hi Janet, how you doing, sis? Good to see you in the chat. Hey Gigi Natural, I have seen the results. Hold on. I've seen the results, have what people done to those sheds with the loft, and it turned out beautiful. I agree. I do like the lofts. I like the lofts a lot because he is over here giving a thumbs down. My babe he doesn't like the loft because he's tall. So for him, trying to walk up under that thing, it just makes him feel uncomfortable, like he's gonna hit his head. So they're only maybe 6.5 feet tall once the loft is in that area. So, being over 6 foot tall, it makes him feel a little bit cramped. So
somebody gonna always hang something from the ceiling. I don't care
what. Well, it wouldn't have to hang from the ceiling in that area.
Somebody will find something to hang from. Trust me. It was so cute over there.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I'm tallish, so I don't have that problem. I don't have those type of issues.
Smallish.
But we want to y'all have been like on this ride with us. We really wanted to give you guys an opportunity to talk with us about it and also to let us know what your experiences have been with the shed. So we have actually had a shed before. Y'all know we called it the boom boom room. The last one that we had that was big, that was enclosed, that was sheetrocked, that was insulated, all of that stuff um, was at our last home that we sold before moving to the 20-acre homestead. And so we want to know if you have ever done a transformation like this, if you've ever done a shed transformation, if you have ever just closed it in, what type of things did you do to it? Y'all, I hope to goodness. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera
So boom.
out my window so that y'all can, let's see if we can see this. Oh man, oh man. Let's see. Oh, I can't really see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it down. I'm gonna have to take it down so y'all can see this. Y'all see it? Look at him. Look at him. So yeah, sorry about that. I just thought it was cute and hilarious. So anyway, let me know who has done one. Brother Lawrence says, want to build a shed soon. You want to build a shed soon? Hi, Freckled and Frugal. How are you doing? She said, you said educated natural. I don't see educated natural in here. How are you doing? But yeah, so Brother Lawrence says that he has done one. I am doing well. I'm well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you in the chat. But there's always, something to see around here in this city. Jeez, it is something else. And the nose is like, it has like bull horns on the top. The hair is like a Sasquatch. And then the nose is pointed down. What is that? What kind of nose is pointed down like that? I don't know what that is. But anyway, ones for sale are too high. Okay, that part. That part, Brother Lawrence. They are extremely high right now. And the problem is that the building materials are very high as well. And so, because the building materials are high, you have to look at your time, the time that it's going to take you to do it. You have to look at the time that it's going to take you to get some help. Now, if you have somebody who can just come on over, sorry, y'all. If you have somebody that can just come on over and give you some help and go ahead and get something this size knocked out within a week, then definitely go for it and try to build it yourself. But if you're under a time restraint, if you're under some sort of time restraint, then definitely, sometimes you just have to pay the cost to get what you need. And if you're in a situation such as what we're in, paying for storage fees for our furniture and all of that stuff, this is just like an option. This is an option that we have. And at this point, it's the best option for us. So I like designs. I like, I like textures, and I like things that even if you can't touch them and feel something, I like for it to look like you can touch it and feel it, if that makes sense. So we redid some flooring in a shed to make it more structurally sound and added shelves. Okay, okay, definitely, definitely need shelves. Now, if you want to share with us, like, what type of shelving did you do? Did you do any shelving that was like just fancy metal, or was it just straight open shelving? Like, give us an idea of what you did, because those are the type of things that we are considering. We want some ideas on some of the things that we may be able to pull off in a building. I mean, it's not huge, but it still is enough to where we can definitely make a sitting space. And some people have done total renovations to these sheds, and they are actually living in the sheds. Obviously, we have an RV, so we don't necessarily need to move from the RV to the shed, but just in all the costs that it takes. Yeah, for a dual purpose.
Sitting there, you might as well have it where it's storing and sitting there.
Yeah, so we'll have a space that our things can be stored. They can be on our property, and we can actually stop paying out. I don't know if y'all have looked at how much storage fees cost today in this world, but storage fees are extremely costly. And so, even though if you're in a situation like this, then you may want to consider getting a shed. If you don't need something as large as what we have, remember, we downsized from like right at 2,400 square feet down to an RV. So there was no way that our things were going to fit into that RV. Yes, the ones for sale are so high. Hi, Rambo Green Hands. How are you doing? Hi, Gina versus Gina. How are you doing? Let's see. Blessings to all in the G tribe. Blessings right back to you. Right back to you, Rambo. They even sell furniture and things like that. We got a couple of cabinets and drawers and things like that too for the shed. So for the people who have an eye for design, I know what I like when I see it. And to give you an idea, if you know who the designer Candace Olson is, I absolutely love her design. I know some of the ladies may know who she is. She had a show on HGTV, and also Joanna Gaines. I absolutely love the French country style, but I would say overall, Candace Olson is going to be my favorite. I think all of these years we've had children, we had small kids, and now that they are big kids and they're pretty much adults at this point, I want to get some nicer things for us this time. So even for our shed, being that at some point we'll put up sheetrock, and I want to do something to the ceiling. I know Eco Neighbor probably is like, no, leave the ceiling open. I would love to see, I like that wood slat look on the ceiling. And I do like the shiplap look for the walls. he
You keep looking for me.
Because I know you're going to be like, oh, God.
No, I done lived long enough now. I expect it. I just want to get it there and get the work done. And I already understand that it's going to be like, this collaboration between you and Lil Gigi. So.
But, we also want to make sure that
sheetrock insulation would dampen the sound.
Yeah, definitely want to insulate soundproof like the last one. And so after that, you're like, are you gonna be hands off or?
What
Hi,
you mean?
Maria Graham. How are you doing? Which shed did you buy? We have not bought either one of them just yet, but we are in the process of deciding which one we're gonna go ahead and get. So it's definitely going to be one of the two that we showed you all. I think both of us really like the one that had the porch on it. I don't know if you all saw my video for from this morning, but I think both of us are pretty much set on the one that has the porch on it, because that one was 40 feet long. It just felt very, very spacious. And that's what we need at this point, because we do have a lot of my canned foods and things like that in the storage. And we are,
I wish it were wider and like Brother Lawrence said, cheaper.
yeah, I know you wish it was cheaper. I know you wish it was cheaper. But right now, we just got to make the decision to go ahead and do that, because that's going to also relieve us of the burden of paying somebody else for their storage unit every month. So, and we still have two of them at this point. So that's a lot of money that is going out that we don't have to be putting out. Okay. And so that's kind of where we are at this point. We wanted to know if
I'm talking about traffic.
okay, we wanted to know if you guys had done this before. If anybody has transformed a shed to house before. Hey, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. How are you doing? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. But you know I'm not gonna be looking down at that.
Well, you can read it. That's all. What's the difference between you doing this and
I
doing
don't
that?
want to do that.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
wanna
here
do
for
that.
you.
I know. And you're so loving and supportive. Thank you. So so right now we definitely we're gonna go ahead and make a decision. We have to do that. We have to go ahead and make a decision.
Time's
And
ticking. Little Gigi needs what she needs. Don't avoid. Little Gigi is controlling this narrative.
we're gonna go and we're gonna make this area a sitting area for us as well, and it is going to be an area for our little Gigi, because you know it'll give her a place of her own. It'll give her her own space again, so that she can just enjoy being a teenager and really enjoy her space. So in the meantime, though, we want to make sure that we can do some decor in there. Hi, Goodies Homestead. How are you doing? Hi, Fifi's Journey. Hi, GT Junior. How are you? But we wanted to make sure that we can do some decor in there. I want it to look nice. I want it to look really nice. And I have been eyeballing some stuff. Hi, G Mama. How you doing? I've been eyeballing some things, and I haven't been buying them because I have just been like, I don't have anywhere to put it. And I don't want to put more stuff in the storage units. So I just decided to hold off and just wait until it's time to have a storage shed or something on the property, so that we can have a place to put our furniture. And we had a lot of furniture, so we just want to have some place where we can put that furniture and have a place where we can relax, where we can chill out. We can have, and we wanted to also build like an outdoor entertainment space. Hi, learning to grow my own African dream. And my friend, how you doing? I missed you all today. I had a long day today, and I missed you all. So I'm looking forward to going back and seeing the chat from today. See that Jay? I just told Jay that, I'm missing these guys. He comes in here. They're gonna talk about some Team Eco Nick.
For life. For life. For life.
See, this is why you can't have nice things, okay? I was gonna give you nice things, Jay, but we're just gonna go ahead with Team April all day long over here, okay? But good to see y'all. Good to see y'all in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. There go GT Junior.
You kind of got that sweetness, but you got the saltiness. So you sweet and salty.
Am I?
Yeah.
So which one am I more of?
Salt.
October 04, how are you doing? Well, David Corey, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat today. Oh man, but we are definitely going to come to a compromise on what we're gonna do, but I want to make sure, and he's gonna be like, whatever, babe, whatever you want, whatever you want. But I want him to be comfortable in the space as well. So
I'm gonna get me another one. It's all about y'all, the Aries nation. That's what that's all about.
But I'm saying
y'all need a good Aries nation. I'll be around, outside on the porch.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. So one of the other things I was talking about is that we wanted to do an outdoor living space right outside of the door. I guess we can do it outside of the door, right, babe? Maybe, perhaps.
Well, I think you need to focus on the
just focus on, okay, the first step first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could just see me starting something, and then you and Gigi get together, and then you be like, that's not the focus right now. We need to focus on that. And I'm like, I got the sticks in the ground, and I'm moving stuff around.
Yeah, but we're just kind of planning, kind of just talking out some plans. Hi, Pamela Wilson. How are you doing? Hi, Auntie Shirley OG Gardner. How are you doing today? But yeah, I think it's really important, especially when you live in a small space like what we are living in right now. I think it's really important that you do have those outdoor spaces, or just an extension of your tiny indoor space. So I want to, at some point, be able to open the door, or either change out one of those doors to double doors. Hi, Jenny Cole. How are you doing? Yeah, I want to be able to just, it would be nice to have some double doors, I believe, so change that single door into double doors, and that way we can walk out. See, he be making these crazy faces, and I'm like,
you stay the course first.
This is planning. This is goal setting. That's what goal setting is, right?
Okay.
It's planning. That's what we do. How you doing, sis? But we definitely, I'm just gonna talk for me. I guess Eco Neighbor is just gonna have to do him a live chat on his own on his channel, because right now he's trying to stop me from planning, and I want to plan to make, when you're in like temporary accommodations, you want to make it as comfortable as you possibly can. So
see, this is my thought, my process. I'm with you on all of that planning, but this is the thing: every time you plan, it's a brand new project. For mainly myself, versus you having a plan. Yeah, I can paint, I can choose paints, I can do trimming, things that you can do as far as planning. I like those type of plans. I really love those type of plans.
Okay. Well, so I can choose paint, right?
And paint.
And I can paint. That's what I typically do. I typically do the paint anyway, right?
Uh,
Yeah.
lately, yeah.
Ain't no lately. You know doggone well I do the paint. So usually when we are decorating our homes, hi Bell's Backyard Garden, how you doing? Usually when we are decorating our homes, I am the one that goes and chooses the paint colors. He's right about that. And I actually do the painting myself. Now, I wanted to include him because sometimes I don't choose the colors that he would like. You know, I like earthy colors, but like one of my dining rooms was like a terracotta color. And I thought it was beautiful. Everybody else thought it was beautiful. The eco neighbor was like, what is happening? And so what I did was I went around.
What you call it?
This
Terracotta?
this was the house. Yeah, it was terracotta.
I call it orange.
It was not orange. It was definitely not orange.
It was the Trump room.
It was it was terracotta.
Remind me of complexion of them tans
But when we went
in South Florida.
anyway, but when we went when we went to when I would go to get the paints and things, he would typically not really feel the paints because he is more of a, you know, beige, like leave it builder's beige and then just decorate around that. But I don't want the builder's beige. I want, you know, a little bit of color and then make some shears. I even made drapes one time. This oh my gosh, back in the early to mid 2000s when we had the house built, I made drapes for the dining room area. So with the drapes and the paint, like it looked beautiful. And it was surrounded, like the dining room area was surrounded by columns, and it just looked beautiful. It turned out really, really beautiful. And people would always come in there to take pictures because they thought it was so beautiful. Hi, Sifting Some Soil. How are you doing? And so we typically don't really agree, even though he's just gonna be like, just babe, just do whatever you want. And and I'll end up doing that. But I want to be more balanced, and I want to make sure that he is included in the plans, because if I don't include him in the plans and I just go do something and I don't say anything, he's gonna be like, I don't like that. I don't like that. He is just, you know, no frills, no thrills and all of that. He just wants to keep that thing nice and luxury and simple. And sometimes I might want to add a little color because that's just who I am. So, Eco, do you all stay together? How did you get the plans? See, this is how Rambo Green, as you see how he's acting, this is why he did not get the last plans, because this is how he acts. And then he'll just tell me, babe, just do whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want. And then I'm like, when I do that, then you got something to say. So if either let me have it or include yourself. But I think it's kind of torture to him. It's kind of like taking a husband shopping kind of thing. So yeah, Eco shouldn't know by now the plan. Hi, make this go viral. How you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that he was included. But since he acting like that, then we just gonna keep on. Me and little Gigi just gonna have to get this thing done by herself. And she is really good about helping me. She's really good about making sure that she comes in and she'll help me paint. But she is a lot like him in that way that she is like, listen, let's not let this take all day. Let's go ahead and do it. And I'm like, wait a minute, you got to do the little trim around there first, and then you got to come back and do this. And she is like, listen, slap this paint on this wall and make sure that it doesn't have any streaks and nothing is running down, and we'll be fine. But I'm just a little bit different when it comes to that. And because when they were growing up, we didn't like, we had certain things that were fancy. We didn't have like an entire house that was fancy and breakable. All my breakable stuff, it was like on the walls, it was away from the kids, or it was in our room and not the children's room, because we just made sure that the home was comfortable for our babies and let them grow up and enjoy. Hi, Danny Days. How are you doing today? Let them just kind of grow up and enjoy their environment in our house. But, you know, we only have little Gigi with us right now. So and she's a teenager. So she's going to want to do her own little thing to whatever space that she has. And that's what I want for her. I really want for her to just have a space of her own. And even though we're going to like be uniform with the entire space, but I still want her to be able to be creative in whatever we decide that's going to, for instance, go for paint on the walls. So we're pretty sure that we're going to do sheetrock, insulated sheetrock it, and probably soundproof it. Maybe, I don't know if he's going to want to decide to do that. That's what was done to our last one. It was soundproofed, it had different lighting and all of that stuff. So it was a nice little place to be, and we want to make sure that this place is also a nice place to be for us. So we're getting to a point where we're gonna lose this internet signal, and I really,
huh? You gotta try it sometime.
To try what?
Might not lose.
We're gonna lose the internet signal. There is no time that I have ever come through this area and did not lose the internet signal. So yeah, we're gonna lose the internet signal, and I hate to have to hang up. I came on a little bit later today. Time kind of got away from me because I was on the move all day. But thank you all for coming in. If you have any additional comments, if you want to just leave them, thank you so much, Miss Maria. Love you back. Thank you. Appreciate that. If you have any additional comments that you want to leave, then just do that after this video, and we can still kind of keep the conversation going. I'll definitely respond back. Y'all know that already. Hey, Love Notes, how are you doing? And we'll just continue this conversation at a later date, but we'll let you all know really soon. We got to make a decision very, very soon. So we're going to let you know really soon which one we decided on. And I'll do another vlog on that so that you all can kind of see when they bring it out and all of that type of stuff. See? Okay, I'll let Eco Neighbor do the vlog on that.
I don't say nothing.
But you look me up and down.
Man, you're fine. I'm supposed to. What we doing here? I'm supposed to look up above. Supposed to look up and down and all of that.
But anyway, too much. But thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you do hit that thumbs up. Thank you, G Mama Grows. Thank you for everybody asking for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. So you guys have a wonderful evening. And remember, if you have any additional comments, just leave them at the comment section once the video is over. And then I'll just respond back to you from that point. So thank you guys, and have a great day. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. You know what? I might see you all tomorrow, because I needed to say a lot more stuff. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'm going to do a pop-up live on tomorrow. Tell her, Eco, that's why you got eyes.
All right.
I'm sure all would be good. Gigi, you got this. Thank you, Rambo Green Hands. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Don't forget fresh still works. You
Wait, I would listen.
Oh, okay.
Husband.
Like you finna tap that button.
Miss Maria said, "Let you win one." Okay, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him have
That's
it.
what I'm talking about, Miss Maria. My love.
I will let him have
My love. Now, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna let him have it.
Love and support. I like Miss Maria.
Gigi, I got a premiere at 12 Central tomorrow. Vlog from New Orleans trip. Don't miss it. All right, Danny Days. Danny Days ahead. All right, Danny Days. I'll see you then, sweetie. Rain and Love, how you doing? You missed it. But hey, James Franklin, how are you doing? J3GS Farms, how are you doing? Yeah. Now watch this. Internet gonna go out. I'm gonna try.
Keep talking.
I'm gonna try to go out before. But yeah, I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys some things. You cannot just power through this eco neighborhood.
No, I was gonna do it, but
you can't power through this.
You had to go 2 miles per hour.
But anyway, bye y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do a pop-up live on tomorrow and show you guys a couple of things that we should have been able to see on this, but I started at a time where it was just a little bit out. Thank you guys. And there we go. Internet. All right. Whatever. All right.